Hello, welcome to a highlight video showing some of the new features coming in version 3.3 of Feature ID. This video will focus on the collapse and expand feature. To collapse a feature, right click on it and select collapse. You can also use Ctrl+C or double click to do this. You will see a small indicator showing the total amount of features in its subtree. You can also collapse every feature on the diagram. To do this, make sure you have no feature selected and right click anywhere, then choose collapse all. This will collapse every feature except the first layer. This is especially useful in huge feature diagrams because it will improve your speed. You also have the option to hide constraints. To do this, right-click anywhere and choose Show Collapse Constraints. Now you can only see constraints which contain at least one visible feature. If I expand this feature, 3 constraints will appear at the bottom because they contain feature memory budget. You can only see this option if there is any constraint that actually can be hidden. If I expand everything, you'll notice that the option is gone. If you right-click on a feature, you can choose to collapse its siblings. This will collapse every feature under the same parent except itself. If you right-click on a constraint, you can choose to show its contained features. This will collapse everything except the subtree those 2 features are in. They are also highlighted. Just to note, if you create or edit a constraint, this will happen too. If you want to see the maximum number of features that can be shown at the same time without leaving the screen, just right-click and choose Adjust Model to Editor Size. You can now zoom in and out using the mouse wheel while holding Control. It's also possible to drag and drop the screen with the middle mouse button. You can scroll down up and down normally, and right and left holding the Shift button. There are new shortcuts coming in 3.3 as well. You can use Ctrl+C or double click to collapse or expand a feature. Using Ctrl+D on a feature will delete itself and its entire subtree. This will not work if the feature is contained in any constraint. So if I delete the constraints, I will now be able to delete everything. It is now possible to sync the feature diagram to the outline. To do this, click on this button. Now, if I collapse something on the outline, the same thing is collapsed on the feature diagram. I can also expand something on the diagram to expand it on the outline. This is possible either way.